Bangladesh have formed a human chain in Dhaka's Shahbag today to protest the alleged demolition of this Durga Temple in the city. That's the big breaking news. You can see there minority groups have lined up. They are forming a human chain as well. They are saying that it is their duty to ensure that they jolt the Yunus government of Bangladesh out from the slumber and accept that there is indeed persecution of minorities. That's what these minority bodies are right now saying. You can see the visuals of protests which are coming in. These are minority bodies. A lot of them, of course, are Hindus who are protesting against their beloved temple being razed to the ground with bulldozers. Even when that was happening, you can see some of the visuals. We are going to show you visuals of how people broke down in tears when this temple was being razed. There were men and women, the devout people who prayed at this temple. They broke down in tears when it was being razed. Let me go across to GS Prashant, who's joining us of the BJP. Mr. Prashant, what needs to be done? From India, there has been strong words, but it is very, very disturbing that this kind of blatant persecution, specifically of minorities, specifically of Hindus in Bangladesh, still continues.
It's very unfortunate and disheartening to note that Bangladesh, which was liberated as Bangladesh, which is East Pakistan, and which India was at the forefront in getting its independence to Bangladesh, now has to face the Hindus have to face this ire. This is on one side very disheartening. But if you look at India's own political system, the Congress ecosystem especially has been siding with the perpetrators in Bangladesh. Sonia Gandhi has probably has a soft corner for Gaza, and she weeps and is hurt by what happens in Gaza. But she is not at all even bothered about the persecution of Hindus in Bangladesh and the temples which are being vandalized. This indicates that the opposition in India is not even gearing up to protect what is our religious ethos and culture.
But that's very interesting, Mr. GS Prashant, because the opposition has been very vocal when it comes to, for example, Gaza, when it comes to Palestine, when it comes to Iran as well. Sonia Gandhi has written an entire op-ed of it. And of course, Priyanka Gandhi has carried the Gaza tote as well. So they have been
this is what I'm mentioning.
Outraging over some issues.
They have signed for Iran. But the moment it is Hindus and Hindu culture and ethos which is getting destroyed in Bangladesh, the entire Congress and the left ecosystem is silent. Especially the Gandhi family, they have a lot to answer as to why they take this stand, which is always anti-Hindu, anti-India, but they are always for pro-Hamas. We don't know what their mindset is. This is very disturbing to say the least.
Why this mindset?
They have to put nation first. They can't be indulging in this petty politics any longer. They've done this for 75 years and they've ruined the country, but they continue to do so in public life also. They shouldn't be doing this.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Mr. GS Prashant, for joining us. Let me go across to Rahul Ishwar also, who's joining us. He is a religious thinker, an ideologue, as well as an activist. Rahul Ishwar, your thoughts? There is something that the BJP has raised this issue, saying that when it comes to Iran, you have tears coming in from opposition parties. Do you too feel that when it comes to Hindus, perhaps the opposition cries and tears are not as vociferous, and why?
Humans anywhere, when they are persecuted, needs to be supported. But unfortunately, some parties in our land, when those human beings are Hindus, they don't bother. And including the exodus of Kashmiri Pandits who are Hindus inside India. I hope and I request Congress to be more, especially our central left parties, to be more active and raise their voice more. Because during the time of partition, Mahatma Gandhi went on to say that those people who are coming from East Pakistan and West Pakistan at that point of time, that means today it's Bangladesh, should be given job and should be accommodated inside India. This was none less than by the father of the nation who said this. So when Bangladeshi persecution happened, we have to raise our voice. Who else will raise our voice? And let me be very categorically, non-apologetic in it. India is the largest Hindu majority nation in the world, and that's a fact that cannot be changed. So when Hindus are persecuted anywhere, India has a special responsibility to raise the voice because they belong to our culture, they belong to our faith, and India has a responsibility for that. There is nothing wrong or there is nothing secular shy in saying this. I hope, especially people like Priyanka Gandhi ji, who has been, very rightly raising the Gaza voice. We are all pained by what has happened, to the poor woman and, children of Gaza. But at the same point of time, when it comes to Bangladesh or when it comes to children being killed in Israel, they seem to have a very conspicuous silence. Why is that? Is a natural question anybody will ask, because children or women dying anywhere is a pain. Temple or synagogue being destroyed anywhere is a pain. So I hope they will raise their voice. Please remember, we have an extra responsibility to Bangladeshi Hindus, because culturally we are similar, historically we are similar, they are our brothers.
Culturally and ethnically, we are similar to those people in Bangladesh, which is why many say, like Rahul Ishwar, that we have that added responsibility. It's our duty also to watch out for them. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me go across to Hridita, who's joining us live from Kolkata. Any word, Hridita, from Mamata Banerjee, from the TMC?
As we understand that the community has already been in attack, and the minorities have been suffering attack in Bangladesh since 8th of August 2024 as the Yunus government has taken its shape in Bangladesh. But as of now, after the incident that happened in Bangladesh yesterday, where Shri Durga Mandir was demolished under the administrative order, there has been no comment from the government this side in West Bengal. TMC has not reacted to it, and as we understand that this has already become a policy in West Bengal as well. Any vandalism that takes place in Bangladesh, the government earlier and also now chooses to stay silent on it. The only thing that they have to say is, we will not comment on anything that is happening across the borders. And with that point, Mamata Banerjee has always chosen silence whenever the Hindu community has been under attack in Bangladesh. But also, as we understand that the politics in BJP, that BJP says here that irrespective of both the borders, when the community, any of the communities is under attack, government chooses silence over an action.
And that's very surprising, because very categorically the External Affairs Ministry, in its statement that our viewers just heard, said that there were extremist elements who were clamoring to destroy this Durga Mandir in Dhaka. And yet Mamata Banerjee is silent. Keep tracking the developments on the ground, Nidita. We'll keep coming back to you, as well as the politics back home in India.